Locked and loaded. That's how the U.S. president described America's readiness to act as unrest spreads across Iran. On the surface, it may seem like a regional issue, a story about protests, inflation, and oil. But look deeper, and you'll find something much more familiar, especially if you're from Africa. We've seen this play before, in Libya, under Gaddafi, and now the warning signs are flashing again. This time, not just for Iran, but for the entire global South, for Africa. So the question is not just, will the U.S. intervene in Iran? The real question is, what should Africa learn before it's too late? The United States rarely intervenes without a reason, and that reason is almost never just about human rights or democracy. It's about strategic control. Iran, like Libya, sits on vast oil reserves. It challenges U.S. dominance in the region. And perhaps most importantly, it dares to act independently, refusing to bow to Western influence. Libya under Gaddafi made the same mistake, launching an African gold-backed currency, pushing for an independent African Union, and refusing to play by the West's economic rules. Within months, NATO bombs were raining down on Tripoli, and Libya was thrown into chaos. When countries stand tall, they become targets. Gaddafi wasn't perfect. No leader is. But what happened to him was not about justice. It was about power. And Africa watched in silence as one of its most outspoken leaders was humiliated, overthrown, and killed. Libya, once Africa's richest country, became a broken state. Armed militias roamed the streets, slavery returned, and African migrants, once welcomed, were hunted down. The message was clear: if you stand against the system, you will be removed. And yet, we still haven't learned the full lesson. This isn't just about Iran or Libya. It's about a pattern. Every few years, a new country is named a threat. The media spins the story. The public is told it's about freedom or terrorism or human rights. Then intervention follows. But the aftermath, it's always the same. Instability, resource extraction, foreign military bases, and puppet governments. Africa, rich in resources and full of youthful potential, must understand this. Because if we don't stand together, we'll keep falling, one by one. Africa must stop reacting and start preparing. The lesson is not just to avoid conflict, it's to build strength. Strength through unity, strength through independence, strength through a clear and unapologetic Pan-African identity. We need strong continental systems, not just imported democracy. We need African solutions to African problems. Most of all, we need to speak with one voice, because the world doesn't respect weakness, it respects unity. If the U.S. goes into Iran, and the world, including Africa, remains silent, we are setting a dangerous precedent, because today it's Iran, tomorrow it might be Nigeria, or Ethiopia, or South Africa. The method is always the same: isolate, destabilize, invade, and rebuild in their image. Pan-Africanism isn't just a dream, it's a survival strategy. If we remain divided, we remain vulnerable. To every African watching this, understand, the fight isn't just in the Middle East, it's in our classrooms, our parliaments, our economies, and our minds. It's time we stop waiting for others to protect us. It's time we stop repeating history. It's time we make Africa great, not through slogans, but through unity, knowledge, and unapologetic self-respect. The world is watching, the future is waiting, and the clock is ticking.
Yes, that is a direct warning from President Donald Trump to the leadership of Iran. As you heard, brothers and sisters, President Trump has warned direct Iran that US is ready to intervene militarily if Iran shoots protesters as demonstrations are sweeping the Middle Eastern country, Iran. Trump said if Iran shoots and violently kills peaceful protesters, which is their custom, the United States of America will come to their rescue. We are locked and loaded and ready to go. Those are words of Mr. Donald Trump. What I see here, brothers and sisters, It's not about Iran. This is a message to the entire world that if America want regime change, they will find a way to come militarily. I'm sharing this because we have seen what is happening in Nigeria. Trump said he will put and deploy troops in Nigeria. Few days later, we saw US drops bombs in Nigeria. What about South Africa? For a long time, President Trump has been accusing South Africa for white genocide. What if whites will start or will be pressurized to demonstrate the way we have seen right now? They're pushing the agenda of Western Cape to be an independent country. What if white people will go to the street demanding freedom of Western Cape, and the government of South Africa trying to make them call, and Trump or US government saying there's killing of civilian in South Africa and intervening militarily? What will happen? Because we have experienced what happened to this continent by the same way they're talking about Iran. Well, remember what happened to Gaddafi not so long ago. It's almost 14 years ago. At that time, I was already grown up. I witnessed and I saw the way they removed Gaddafi from power. So today, they're saying they will intervene in Iran. What if they will come and say we will intervene in Nigeria, the way we have seen? They have already in Nigeria. What if they will say they will come and intervene in Burkina Faso? I'm trying to share this for we Africans to understand that there's no way we can survive if we don't come together. Our only salvation is our unity. We cannot resist if we are divided. Burkina Faso itself cannot resist the United States of America. The way we see Gaddafi was removed from power, the way we see Libya was destroyed. Recently, you heard Nigeria. And one thing that I wondered is when Nigeria said they have given intelligence to the United States of America. How that comes? So we have to understand the geopolitics. I fear the future. I see black winters coming. I see black winters coming. I'm sharing this video not just about Iran. It's about a wake-up call to we Africans that they will come after us at any time. Have been sharing the issue of Somaliland. Now US is there trying to seek space to establish bases, to establish Navy bases, to establish what we call air base. But if we are united, we can resist. Have been saying this many times that even African Union has no power to stop US. African Union has no territory, has no army, has nothing. Even money to run daily work or activities have been given by other people, by some angels from Europe, from America. So if we expect African Union can say something, African Union is weak. Is weak. Maybe we need to find another organization that will bring Africans together. African Union has already failed. So family, let us reflect this. Let us understand that the Black Winter is coming. And if Black Winter is coming, do we have the power to kill wolves, to cover our bodies from that storms and winter? Those are questions that we need to ask ourselves. So family, brothers and sisters, everyone where you are, starting reflecting that the time will come when these people will come after us. They will say we are violating human rights. When we will say we want our resources, we want to control our resources, they will use people within our countries to demonstrate and to demand something that is impossible. At the end of the day, they will come and say they are coming to rescue civilians the way they did in Libya and other parts of the world. Are we ready for black youth? Are we ready to defend one another? And are we ready to stand tall? So have that, family. Let us not speak for too long. This is a wake-up call. This is the message of unity and the message of hope that we have to come together. We have to unite as Africans. Thank you.
Thank you, Africa.